Hello everyone, the Bearded Thumb here. How y'all doing today? So today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Jeremy's Razors Founders Kit. And I will say that this is going to be a little overdue, as I'll explain later. I actually bought this back when they had a sale on it for Columbus Day. That was kind of like their whole pun, if you're familiar with Jeremy's Razors. They were founded by a guy who co-founded the Daily Wire, which is a conservative media outlet, but that's not the point. So for anyone who wants to just get straight into the unboxing, I'm going to leave the start time of the actual unboxing in the description down below, because I'm going to try and get ahead of some predictable comments with a bit of an intro here. So just bear with me. So I know there's going to be people who click on this video hoping it's me talking crap about the product or Daily Wire or those people, and no, that's not what I do. How do I know this? Because when I originally once made a video posting a thing about the Trump Gold card, just simply essentially saying it wasn't a real thing to show that it was a actual physical item you got, didn't say any rhetoric about the about Trump's rhetoric, or didn't do any bashing of his opponents or anything like that. Just simply saying, hey, this is a real thing. Even took time to make fun out of the paperwork it came with. Still cut endless amounts of crap. And before anyone wants to say, oh, do you hate Gillette and do you hate Harry's Razors? Because if you do not know, Jeremy's Razors started because the Daily Wire got butthurt because I guess Harry's Razors used to advertise with them, and after some, I think it was Twitter, I think it was Twitter person made a post talking about how like the Daily Wire was like bad and horrible because, you know, in the world we live in now, if you're conservative, you're just a horrible human being. And, you know, that makes sense. And the person had like 3 or 4 followers, and after that tweet, Harry's Razors decided they, you know, were no longer going to sponsor with the Daily Wire. So that's how that went. But anyways, so have I ever tried Harry's Razors? Yes, and honestly, I don't think it was a bad product. This isn't a shot at Harry's Razors. It just wasn't for me. I shave my head, and then I have 2 fully tattooed arms that I shave regularly because my arms will get hairy and kind of cover up my tattoos, which when if you've ever gotten a tattoo, you pay a lot of money for them, you want to be able to show them off. So for me personally though, since I only shave every 3 to 4 days, and sometimes if I'm lazy or work gets in the way, it might be a week, the Harry's Razors just didn't work for me. That simple as that. I felt they were meant more for someone who shaves every single day. Like with me, waiting a couple days where the stubble was pretty thick, it just didn't work for me. It would clog really easily, and it just took quite a while. Now if someone thinks, oh, is this a shot at Gillette? Because they've had their own problems with like the cringeworthy toxic masculinity campaign that they did during the Super Bowl ad that pissed a lot of people off. No, actually, currently my razor of choice for shaving my head is actually the Gillette Skin Guard. It's essentially like a 2-blade razor, but there's like a gap between the 2 razors where they have the Skin Guard. That has been the best razor I've ever used for shaving my head. Like, I love that razor. And then I use a shit Quattro for shaving my arms because the Skin Guard just isn't up to the task of doing my fat, meaty arms. So I use those 2 different razors, and as someone who's always looking for a good shave, I've been wanting to try this, and finally did. So now, here we go with the unboxing. And so the thing is, as of right now, you can actually currently get just the razors. At the time I bought this, it took me a while to buy this, because when the product first started, it was, you had to buy this kit, which is like $60. And as you'll see, and I'll point out, there's some stuff in here that I know I'm not going to use. Like, I think there's hair stuff in here, and when you're bald, you don't use hair stuff. Like I said, don't quote me on that. That's just what I thought was in there. It's been a while since I actually ordered this thing. Fun fact, when I originally ordered it on their Columbus Day special, I sent it to my sister's house by mistake, so it took me a while to actually get it so I could do this video. But now that it's here, let's open it up. So, box is pretty basic looking. I mean, has their logo on it. Tries really hard to look fancy. And then, so this is their Founders Kit, regularly $60. And like I said, but as of filming this right now in early December of 2022, it is currently on sale for half off. So let's see what's in here. It comes in this nice little travel case, but even though I work in the airline industry, I ironically don't travel very much because I'm usually at work. So you open this up, and out comes this little box that I'm assuming the actual razors are going to be in. And then we have a hairstyle or facial hair chart, which I feel very targeted since all these faces have a full head of hair. They're kind of forgetting about the people who the balding gene has plagued. Some very classy stickers. I think it goes a little... And by the way, that website just brings you to jeremysrazors.com. But some very classy stickers come with it. Glad they charge $60 towards that. Post shave balm. I've never used any kind of aftershave ever. I just use Gillette Foamy. That's another Gillette product I use. I use Gillette Foamy shaving cream, and it works just fine. So something, like I said, $60, something I don't need. What else we got in here? Shave cream. I might try this out. It's apparently green tea and menthol. Not sure if I'll use it or not. I mean, I doubt I'll use it regularly because, as I said, I have something I like, and I think men tend to be creatures of habit with stuff like their hygiene and maintenance. What's this here? I'm assuming these are the extra razor cartridges that come with it. Open that in a second. And then last but not least, a thing telling you to change the razor blades every 5 to 7 shaves. Well, that all remains to be seen. Like I said, this isn't going to be a review of it. I will eventually do a review of it, but to truly determine how much I like a razor, I usually try to give it a couple of cartridges worth, because sometimes, you know, you might just get a bad cartridge and you don't want that to be against the product. So let's see what's in this little box here. Alright, there we go. So you got the handle, which is, oh, that's a hefty handle. Feels like it's metal and kind of unnecessarily heavy, but I mean, I get what you're going for, you know, fancy. It has a JR. And then the cartridges look like this. If I can get one out of here, my God. They really wedged these things in good there. I'm gonna have to, like, pop it out. Damn. This is kind of embarrassing, but I'm also trying to reach over a tripod to get them out, but okay, maybe it's not meant to come out, so let's just try to scoop one out through attaching it to the handle, which, huzzah! There we go, got the handle in. There we go, that helped get it out. So then this is what the, once I get the protective covering off. Alright, so an early review is it's kind of a pain in the ass to get the cartridges out of there. But yeah, it's a 6-blade razor, lubrication strip at the top. Interesting setup. You know, it's like 3 sets of 2 blades. As I said, so far the only thing I can tell is it's going to be interesting using it with such a bulky handle, but I am kind of looking forward to it. It looks like with the design in the back here, hopefully it doesn't have too much of a clogging issue, because that's a problem I have usually with shaving my head, since I have wonderful male pattern baldness, and my horseshoe stubble can usually cause some problems when shaving. But we'll see. I am looking forward to trying it. So, alright, well, if those are in there, what the hell was in that little box? Let's see what's in here, because now I'm curious. Seeing how big those cartridges are. Come on, you piece of crap. What do we got in here? Oh, it is more cartridges. So, yeah, so this thing apparently comes with 8 cartridges total. And these would be nice if the ones that where in this box where is conveniently placed as these ones are. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably post my review after I use 3 to 4 cartridges, give an idea of how consistent it is. I will say the only knack I have on them is I didn't want to subscribe after buying this because I didn't know if I was going to like the product or not. And I was happy I also didn't subscribe long term after having the initial product sent to the wrong location. But also, the only knack I have is like it's not like an automated account thing where you just go in there and click unsubscribe. You actually have to email someone with your information to unsubscribe. I don't know, maybe that's changed, but as of the weeks around Columbus Day of 2022, it was, I actually had to email someone and tell them, hey, cancel this, here's my information, I don't want to receive it anymore. So, yeah, that was kind of a pain in the ass because most things you could just go on like your account and click unsubscribe. And yeah, so hopefully maybe in the following months I'll have a review posted. So be on the lookout for that if you care. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and you can follow me on Facebook. Link to the Facebook pages in the description down below. If you did not like this page, however, and feel no one should ever be subjected to watching this crap ever again, thumbs down, negative comment, and until next time, this has been the Bearded Thumb. Have a good one.